Dumpling in your mind. A little bit of nature corn. Thank you. You thought you had it, but you don't. You thought you killed me, but you did. You thought you were the king, but you are. You thought you were the one, but you aren't. You're too hot. I said, hey, you're too hot and it doesn't work. To get over you. You had all my alibis. You sleep when I close my eyes. Just a lonely man inside. To get over you, 'cause it's you. Where are you? Phone is too hot. I cannot film it. That's so clear. Waiting a bit until it cools down, so I can film. Oh, I can film. Do 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 do. I heard all your alibis. It's you I see when I close my eyes. Just a lonely man inside to get over you. And it's your boy Yank, looking so fresh. And the sunset, oh, it's so nice. Making video for boys on ice. Hope you're doing well on this 10th September. Da 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 da. Don't link is your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Living while having a wonderful day. I'm gonna do an intro and a little less, a couple seconds, which is XQC would be proud. Both French Canadian. Could that be it? Both got ADHD. Could that be it? I don't know, bro. Today we are talking about the extremely weird way life works. So as you guys know, you know what? Where are you there? I got you inside. Dude, are you there? I got you inside. Are you there? I got you inside. Oh, shucks. I thought I had tomatoes. Nice cherry tomatoes from my father's garden. But I don't have them. I think I hate them. H-A-T-E. Hate. Well, hatred. You know, today we're talking about how weird life is. If you guys know, yesterday I was supposed to have my job. But today's my first day because yesterday the guy missed. The guy was supposed to train me. If you were looking for an explanation. Today I received a call, finally. And it's kind of like a bittersweet symphony. Which is, what is a bittersweet symphony? There's the Verve Bittersweet Symphony. I used to love that song. A pen dropped from the tension. Bittersweet Symphony. I know Ren did a bittersweet. Ren did a remix, which is great. The Verve Bittersweet Symphony. We'll give me an ad because why not? I'm filming the tower, promising you guys no ads. We're watching something else and there's ad. And there's a million different people. And I know that you're here, and I know that there's this song, bro. No, I can change. I can change. Da, 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 da. And this song had a beautiful movie, which was a movie back when family movie kind of had sex scene in it. Oh, trust me, it's weird, but I was gonna say something kind of weirder. Not as weird as your dad asking you which one is your favorite. Yeah. Deep-rooted issues. You could call it bittersweet issues. So yeah, so life is bittersweet. Because today I was working with the government. You guys know that. I was working with the government to give me information, and they sent me to a girl. Little cars, this time that people go home, it's normal. They sent me to a girl, and she was really nice, really, really sweet, very kind. We love her. If you're watching this, hello, hello, from the Crow Show, So today I received a call, but the thing with the other one, the other person, the other woman, was her specialty, or expertise, as they say in English, wasn't for finding formation. It was for building a CV, doing some good interview, which is important knowledge. However, that's not what I was looking for, and the person that was able to give what I was looking for called today. So she sets up a rendezvous, a appointment, a rendezvous in French for the French people, a rendezvous on the 15th of September. I don't know if no, that's not true. The 17th. I don't know if you're good at math, but that's next Wednesday. So she called me and she's like, "Hey, we'd like to meet us." Oh, hell yeah! And so you might have information now. This is nuts because this is my first day of work, so I'm not attached to the place yet. But I'll see tonight. And I'm so grateful because tonight I'm going to be working. Tomorrow I'm also working, if everything goes well, of course. And we're going to be able to see the company somewhere. I'm seeing myself because, again, I have a job right now. And it's my first day tonight, so there's nothing set in stone or emerald, if you're fancy. But it's also kind of nuts because, yeah, I agree. Because people, it's also kind of nuts because the information would be the better choice. Would be a lot better choice. However, I don't know how plausible it is, and if it isn't plausible, then I have this job. So let's not quit the job. Let's pretend to do both. I got my friend Shao. Shao was the biggest inspiration today, who put the picture on Instagram, and Shao works at my old job and has a class of welding. So if Shao can do it, so can I. And Shao is possibly the biggest Mamba mentality, champion player of the Quattro Vente, the basketball team that everybody knows, of course. So we're gonna see. Now, in a perfect world, I don't know what I'm doing because I don't know if I'm able to get a job as I do the school. But the school would be better because right now, I'm my first week and I'm at 3 days a week. That's not a lot of hours, but it beats 0, you know? So my mom and my father are so happy and so proud, so can't really let them down. And if I let them down, let me down. If you wanna know, I'm so lonely. I cannot let them down. So right now we're faced with a situation where I went from 0 to 2, and I can only have 1. We're like Ash Ketchum going in the wild with no Pokemon, and then Professor Oak gets us and say, "Hey, come and choose your starter." And we have Charizard and Blastoise, and we know that if we don't choose one of them, we're gonna end up with Bulbasaur. And yeah. Is Bulbasaur sucky? No, but if you had a choice between Bulbasaur and Charizard and... Oh, by the way, I would take Venusaur over every single starter of the Scarlet and Violet. I would take Bulbasaur over... I don't know about the starter of Sword and Shield. We have the game, but I don't know. Anyway, why am I talking about this? I don't know. Truth is, I never know what I'm talking about. But somehow this video made a little bit of sense. Somehow you like this video. Somehow I made you smile at least 3 times, and this is number 4, by the way. I made you smile 4 times by saying that you dial 4 times. So in the end, I was right. In the end, this battle through the night. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm so excited. Oh, bit of this magic juice, which is basically my product. I'm gonna come out with. You guys, if we have some market merch, you guys know the first thing I'm gonna do is energy drinks, something coffee related. You know, I have an idea for something, but it's kind of odd. It is really odd. So I will not tell you guys, and so nobody steals. And that's pretty much it. So I love ya, and have a nice day. Don't blink, it's your blank. From controversial, because we want to having a wonderful day on this 10th September 2024. Today I'm in a great mood, and we're in a great mood for a couple of reasons, of course. And the main reason we're in a good mood is because massive progress on the tower, which is again the shizzle. My apologies, disgusting. Also, we have an hour and a half to do 2 videos, which is the tower tournament and a Brooklyn Nine-Nine video. So, for some reason, it works really well. Now, with that being said, this is a small behind the scenes. This is a pointless video. This is a bougie ass video, but when you do things that you like and you get squeezed in a little bit more work, that's cool. That's cool. That's like a dude that brings home some work because he's so passionate. I'm the dude, and I don't have a home. In this scenario, I'm homeless, but can a homeless person work? Absolutely. Am I the role model with an homeless person that works? Absolutely. Am I gonna change the future? Most likely not. Am I gonna change the present? Absolutely. Who gives a fuck about the future? Because without present, there's no future. Okay, next. In the end, there's a day to deny. Who will tell the story of your life, and you will remember your last goodbye, goodbye in the end. The night you have, I don't know. You're like tomatoes are, and if I did trust me,
Keeps me 24/7 moisturized and smells like a PG vacation.
Oh.
Broke his ankles, step back 3, nothing but. Yeah, to be
In the end, don't blink if you're playing. Welcome to Terry Show. Because we must together having a wonderful day. Understand that 125. We're in a great mood today because we are doing some Brooklyn Nine. Didn't have time to watch it. I was so exhausted that you know when you're physically good but you're not mentally there, right? And you finally end up in a position where you don't feel like doing something. But we just felt that way today about Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is good because we have what? Less and less days left. So we have season 2 to 7. Oh, you're gonna see me you're looking here because of course you guys know why. You're gonna see me snacking on those delicious garden tomato. Not a sponsor, but if it was a sponsor, it'd be my father's. Mmm. Farmer's Garden. My dad's garden, good since 1958. In fact, both my parents are 58. Mmm. 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 You know, let's go. So we have the cold opening. A bit of Amy kissing ass, which is good. I would have hoped for Amy kissing ass, saying I beat you as a union rap, but hey, old. I know this cold open by heart. Try it. Amy comes in, looking flashy as ever. Questionable choice for flowers, but the fashion is undeniably amazing. So what happened with Amy? Holt uncle passed away. Amy wanted to give something to say to the 3 saying things about you, Captain Holt. And Jake is like, Holt is like definitely like gift. I'm gonna write him a heartfelt message. Jake, as the poet of modern days, we should fuck each other's mother, fuck each other's mom. Cause every Mother's Day needs a Mother's Night. If doing it is wrong, I don't wanna be right. This is the second best idea that we ever had. There just can be no others. So be my mother lover. If you guys didn't know what that was Lonely Island, the Benjamin Sandberg. So you think, oh, another side tangent. This guy is ADHD. No, still in the subject. Still the subject. Jake, second life as a artist. So Jake writes a letter, which is very nice. I gotta say, I tear up half a tear, you know. Then I slapped myself in the face and said, "You can do it." And then you forgot to take out the signature, which is my sticky butt. So Old received the message, and before Jake is able to say, "Hey, don't read that message," Old read it and says, "Thank you to Jake. That's really kind," which is a meaningful thing. But again, Old in a charming Old ways say, "I was talking to your stinky butt." Amazing. Amazing. Again, you see, when it's a cold open that doesn't have it. Ooh. Noise. Noise. Tweet. Noise. A little bit of a nice cloud over there. When the cold open it's not about the episode. We love it. We love it. Mix that metal. My favorite. Thanksgiving special, which is we know Charles. I'm gonna have to start saying that it's Charles just holiday, because every single holidays is Charles special. Listen, Charles is a king. Then I was gonna say queen. You disrespectful little scum. Charles is a king, and the king should do as please. Jake goes in for the hair high fives, taking care of the precinct, because all trust him. Bold choice. And Jake started feels a healed over scab, but then it's a knife wound that got into the neck of Olt. So Olt once again have an excuse to be a motherfucking hero, and it's that you get 2.5 golf clap. Now close your eyes. There you go. I bet you watch this part at least 4 or 5 times, you know? Oh, Inky. So perverted. Right. The perverted one. The perverted person here is the one. The perfect person here is the person that closes their eyes when somebody's slapping their hand because it sounds funny. Not me. So Jake goes in, and I saw the captain, and I gotta say, I see Jake as a captain. I see him as a irresponsible captain, but I see him as a captain. And captain or captain, he has my vote. Try to bribe everybody. Says, hey, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. It's a cool scene where Terry calls it Thanksgiving. Boyles gets offended and he calls it Turkey Day. Did you guys know the first Thanksgiving you were eating lobster? Now this is not. I don't know if that's true. Boyles told me so. Oh, super cool. So now they're doing a research from Terry only days. Now, I don't know why they have to go there. Don't ask me why. I don't remember. But remember Zeke, the brother-in-law, I that used to bully the unbelievable Terry. He comes in, and this is round 2. But in this one, we have a pretty cool scene. And last part, I mentioned something about, what was it again? Oh, something happening with Terry that made me really respect him. That is something. Terry is not comfortable with this, and he's worried. He's very, very worried. The boys play the game, which is super cool because he has a riot shield. Boyles goes in and he drops a bag, which is possibly on the table. He just knocked it over, and this is powder. And we think that it's possibly something that's dangerous. So I think it's in quarantine. So we got the 6th Clan, which I thought was really cool because they're pushing an post-apocalyptic world with limited resources. So you got the lawyers, you got the criminals, you got the police. Scully is behind bars, which makes Hitchcock kind of sad, which I kind of like. Old, this is cool because Old tells Terry, we're going to your house, and then Old Terry's like, no, please, I don't play when my brother's there, and Old is pushing Terry to confront his fear, which is great behavior of a captain, something a captain should be. When the troops are scared troops. So we have everybody. This is so good. This is what they talk about fashion. This is so nice. This is so nice because it's just a cool way to have fun at work, and this is what the boys are the specialty about. Amy, you think that she's filming, but no, she has Captain Old, and then she has Captain Old in her face, and then Jake says, "You have a really nice shirt. you have a really nice purple shirt, Captain Old. Is it too dark for you guys? Why don't you tell me that it's too dark? You gotta tell me, guys. You gotta tell me, guys. Too darky. Come on, put some lights." I was lost, now I'm found, I'm singing like the song of the angels singing in the street. Round in my dead or my dreaming instead. A cornucopia, ovalpia, my flood in my head. I'm insane, I'm smart, all it takes is a spark. Do it not a bad intention, and do what I do best to your heart. Don't be fooled, I was raised by the rules. Now the moon is a fool, so you know I won't play by the rules. This song is so good. Song we read before. The main singer became an asshole. Even though in my belief he was an asshole from the get-go. And just didn't have the bravado to say, you know what, I'm an asshole, that's okay. But he has the bravado, he is unstoppable. Even the precincts, 9-9, can stop him. And that says a lot. So, pretty cool how Holt see this. Love this. Old backup Peralta. He's like, you know what, he's in charge. I don't agree with everything he said, but he's in charge. They see after this in time. I did like it. This is super cool. Jake is facing a situation, so he needs somebody that you can trust. The person that you can trust is Charles. Now, this is super cool because he's the Campbell. However, this is sad because when Charles is into the job, Jake, instead of self-reflecting, I need a new number two. So a little bit of a problem. Terry makes fun of old. And it's super cool because the brother Zeke, the brother of Terry, goes in and humiliates Terry, tries to humiliate Old, but Old doesn't flinch. Because Old doesn't flinch, he intimidates Zeke, and then, weirdly speaking, but very brilliantly speaking, Zeke and Terry are relating and are getting closer on the fact that both are Boss's asshole. Sad thing is, Terry Boss isn't an asshole. Terry Boss might be an asshole. No. Zeke Boss might be an asshole. So yeah. Old has a ball to make his core, which is kind of humorous, but not so much. Jake is trying to keep peace. So food, dancing in movie. Now we have a lawyer, not a criminal, a lawyer comes in and organizes a riot. Now what is cool here is, again, they're doing this post-apocalyptic where there's faction, there's also leaders of faction, there's also conflicting faction. So the guy says, hey, why is he in charge? Well, they're in charge, we are in charge, we pay for their salary, we pay for everything that's here, right? Through our taxes, which is the first problem. So Jake see this, right?
Put it on the cat. Let's get them some food. Voila! Thanksgiving feast from the two delivery guys who were trapped in here with us. And paid for by me with foil flint. Put it on the cat.
This is super cool. They have this feast, which is Thanksgiving feast, and why is it so cool? Because last season, you guys remember what happened? There's no food, and Charles was the one that took care of it. Scully is hungry, but nothing can be done.
Everyone is happy. That would just coast to the alphabet. What?
Food is taken care of. Now the next problem is eat. And this is cool because they do find some full Fuhrer, which is fake Fuhrer, but there's only 5 of Cokes, so you have to divide them. And then it's another reason for a riot. Amy is being the best number 2 to become number 2, which is super cool. Zeke goes there and say, hey, yo, you're buff an asshole. I understand how you feel. And he calls Terry brothers, which Terry really likes, so he says brothers a lot. Which is becoming awkward because Zeke regrets calling him brother, but so. This is super cool. Gina thinks that she's gonna die, so she writes a will, and she, depending on who you are, she doesn't leave you much, which is good because they picture Gina as being. See, Gina, this is perfect because she's such a good character. They picture Gina as, or they make it seem like Gina has so much money, right? But instead, what happened is, why is it so dark? They're better, right? So they picture Gina as having so much money, right? But Gina is the type of person, exactly the type of person, to pretend like they have a lot of money, just to spring it upon you that they're broke. This is really fun. Take it to the until you make it. There's no more food. So now people are mad. The lawyer comes in, Jake Shine, and say, hey, listen, I trust you. This is what's going on. We don't know if it's baking powder. It could be something dangerous. But please keep the peace. I'm trusting you. I'm telling only you. Now Charles, which is really good, what he does is, you're taking the turban off because Jake knew and I know. So the first thing he does is he betrays the trust, and he goes in, and he's like, guess what? They're lying to us, and it really freaks out. Another scene with Terry, taking some food, so a pie, I think a couple sandwich, right? And of course, he takes it from Zeke, and he said it's for his captain, it's for the boss, right? Now, I find it kind of sad that Terry has to use, and this is so funny. This is so fucking funny, because I find it sad that Terry has to take food using excuse in his own house. At the same time, Zeke, what he does is he takes his the head of Terry in his hand, and this one hand. It's like he's such a tiny hand. And it's funny because Terry did the same thing to Jake. So the duo got done. Geese. I think it's a big miracle. I like geese. I grew up on that noise. So Jake is texting Holt, who's in problem, and says Amy isn't the one that tells him what's going on. So he has to refer to Jake, but Jake is sending emojis, and Holt emoji's knowledge is not that great. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I double pressed. Press. See? Another episode for real. For realty. And that's for my boy. That's Shao. Shao sent me a text. Shao sent me a text because they studying to be a welder. And he posted some of his work and it's really good. My father was a welder. Again, computers being a complex. Tell some batteries. God damn, need some help. I can help myself because my girlfriend's in love with someone else. With somebody else, I'm down. It's too care. It doesn't work all day. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to stop this video. I hope that it works. Now what I could do, I could stop the video, come back later and finish it because we still have one episode to do. And I could do a early tower. Right. Now this will make 2 videos of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which there's already a lot of them. Please just work. You're not working and that kind of sucks. I hope it will, but I know you don't. So I'm going to stop the video here because the computer doesn't work and I don't have my visual cue for help. Anyway, love you guys, take it easy. Peace. My apologies, disgusting ink. Trying hard to beat the stage. Oh, while I am still collecting coins. Trying hard to beat the girl. Growing up to be a big boy. A battle with your evil ways. Do 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 do. Good. Doo-doo. My life is like a video game, starting hard to beat the stage. All while I'm still collecting coins, collecting coins. Oh, sexy. Oh, good thought. That's not one. Growing up to be a big boy. Don't blink, it's your buying. Okay, commercial. Hope you guys are doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this glorious. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I understand why. Yeah, I just have to charge the phone because the story of the day is the phone doesn't have batteries. Today we're doing a tower talk, one more. I did. This is a repeated version of what we did before, but I just wanted to say how happy I am because something really good happened today. Which is we reached tier 100. Holy shit! Look at this. In a couple of seconds, it went from 7% to 5%. Today we reached 70 waves in tier 2, which means that we unlocked the module. And I'll be completely honest, I forgot how useful module were. I'm going to tell you what I have. And what I have is actually pretty freaking great. So, in themselves, they're not that good, but they really improve. So, for example, the common equipment, the first module for health is a health regen, which is great because we have the card of ×2 health, level 2 health regen. Now, this module itself, even though it's low rarity, it gives me plus 20% health regen, which is insane. Insane. We got so the module itself. First of all, why was the module so important? The module was so important because we have a mission where okay, so this is this thing, okay? So the module is super important to unlock early because we have this mission for reroll shards, and it's a hard mission because I didn't put point into my apologies, reroll shards, right? Now there's another thing that is super important. The earlier we get, so for example, today's morning we did 1,068, I think. I'll check for you. I don't think it's more than 1,000. Yeah, it's 1,098. Two away from 1,100. Now we did that, and if you do the math, that is 109 bosses that have a low chance, but still a chance to drop module. So the quicker we start, the more module we accumulate, the more shard we accumulate, the more ways we have to increase it. So it's really good. Versus the cards. The cards themselves are great, but they're not equivalent to the module. Now, second part. So this is gonna be, by the way, gonna be a very important tower talk. It's gonna do a lot here. And when I say a lot, it's gonna be a long one, and there's gonna be a lot talked about. So what we're doing right now is we're waiting for the second one to die. That way we can start the tournament on each of them. However, before we start the tournament, I have a quick thing to do. And this is trying to get tier 3 to open. Because what I would like to do is I would like to find a guild right away. And that would be cool. Yeah. With that being said, we have the Singularity Harness, which is good because it increases the range of each bot by 5 meters. We don't have bots yet, but I'm thinking that the bots are possibly one of the easiest things to get because again, as stones are relying on the tournaments, this is gonna be one of the easiest to get. So this would be good. Flames are hit with doubles, so I usually do the golden bot on my first bot. I'll possibly do flames, which is kind of nice. And the stats that it has is amazing, kind of crazy. we got, so every single time that we had 3 playthroughs. The 3 playthroughs before, I had a free singular or unique model. Increase the range of each bot by 5. So we have plus 25 coin per wave, which is superb, and got plus 0.2 per times coin kill bonus. So it's really helpful. For example, you guys don't understand. We did 1,000. This is 25,000 plus with no work. So 25,000, which would get us, for example, right now, if we do the same thing that we did before, it would give us, give me a sec, it would give us 725. That's amazing. The other one, the coin per kill is great when I'm doing tier 2. When I'm doing tier 1, it's not that great because they don't give you that much, right? Now again, we're gonna get Cthulhu. I think it's gonna be today. We get Cthulhu. We're gonna get Cthulhu today. I could buy 5 cards and get the first. Swing Chopper lately. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, it's annoying, I know, but what am I supposed to do? And the last one, we had a blue, so a rare Omnibus Blister, Omni Boost. So it's plus 2 meters attack range, which is terrible. I did not want that because my range is perfect. Comment, we got 2 times critical factor, plus 2 times critical factor is phenomenal. But at the same time, I'm not really gonna use this now. So this is all we got today, which is great because it really helps us. We didn't get anything for the ultimate part of modules, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, if they didn't give it to me, and that's not a big deal. Now, this playthrough, how'd it go? I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of disappointed, but kind of super happy, because yesterday, by the grace of God, we got to 960, or was it 800? I don't remember, to be honest. And now I don't think we evolved a lot. Now, the Shockwave was the best. Shockwave was MVP. Shockwave was really MVP because it took out enemies right where we had the orbs. So now we're back in the situation what I was talking about. I'm possibly gonna buy the recovery chance, right? Because I got a mission for that also. But yeah, I have to hurry because we got how many days? We got Wednesday. Okay, so now this is important. Wednesday, which is tonight, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, not that much. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try tier 3. Tier 3 is gonna be important because if I can get to wave 10, I'm gonna be able to unlock something good, which is guild. I'm gonna be able to join the guild in front of you guys, which is kind of important. It's 7:40 going to the tournament right away after. So yes, it was actually pretty good. Now here, all I have to do, because I'm not gonna be farming for tier 3. I'm not gonna be farming. It's gonna be pretty easy to get to 10 to 20 maybe, to 30. We'll see how it goes. I get coins so easily right now. And I gotta say, it's a shame that we didn't get the module for the ultimate, but at the same time, the module for ultimate will serve no purpose because the only one that I had was Golden Tower, you know. However, I'm gonna get the second one either tomorrow or Friday. Because no, that's not true. I don't know when we're gonna get. I don't know. See, my alpha gen is insane. At 58 is 178. So now, by the way, because we did all of this, the alpha gen is so high, we gotta increase health a lot because so far I don't know what is more, the lifesteal or the alpha gen. Lifesteal, does landmine counts? Because we got the rapid shot, we have bounce shot, right? Which is great. Lifesteal's gonna be good. I don't know why. I'm kind of craving chain lightning. I'm really craving chain lightning. It'll be good. So there you go. Tier 10, tier 3, wave 10. So it's guaranteed. Guaranteed I'm gonna get the guild. Guaranteed. The guild of itself feels very odd because this is such a monumental thing for me because when you look at it, the night that they released Guild, we created the Guild ourselves, and the Guild was created by Invented a Crown, and it went to Sword and Shield, so all of it was actually done, which is insane. The same night we had the three pictures that found a Guild. Now, from what I understood, Guilds are really hard to find a good one, so I'm hoping that I find a good one, and I'm hoping you don't kick me. So far, I'm kind of optimistic because um, I'm kind of optimistic, for reals. Why am I optimistic? Because there's no instances. All you need to do is work as a team. My apologies. Work as a team. Make sure that everybody is putting their weight. Do the daily mission, and that's pretty much it. So as long as this works, right? By the way, what is my guild saying? My guild is not very talkative. If it's for missions, then something, yeah, but otherwise no. This is not optimal, so I'm gonna read it on the other phone because I'm having my fingers in the screen, which is no buenicito. Okay, so we have the guild. Oh, nice. Unlock 7 card mastery now, it's ippy, with various level in each, up to about 1.4 KQ a day. Damn, I'm gonna answer her. It's not easy to answer on the tablet, but still. See, we're at tier 20 and I'm not even trying, which is great. I'll be completely honest, I don't know what's the milestone for tier 3. Damn. Ippy. That's amazing. I think Ippy is the only girl in my guild. Anyway, you make 1.4k a day. Your highest only 12. We should all start our tourney at the same time. How many of us we get in the same brackets? At game sucks. Great idea. Competition. I got a mosquito. But you were all dead. This game sucks. This game. I wrote this with a E. This game sucks. You see, this is so hard to type with that. With this will already be done, and with this will already be done. But I wanna use the sword because I never talked with the sword, and although it's harder, this game I'm gonna try last time sucks. Great ID if we keep it a friendly comp. Oh, I have to restart. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. This game sucks. Great ID if we keep it a friendly comp. No drama. Darkness. If I give you guys, okay, so Darkness Knight. Darkness Knight is a good dude, but he's a new player and he's constantly asking for advice, and he doesn't feel like I plateau in the game. I think I meant Q. I meant looks like this turning at. So we're gonna talk about Dark Knight. I want to tell him to chill a little bit because it's gonna be annoying. If it's annoying me and the guild master, it has to be annoying people. That's Darkest. Always happy to help, but be a little bit explored. See? It's not gonna allow me. 46 You have to search. You have to search. At darkest. Guys, we are at 37. No matter what the milestone are, at darkest. Darkest. People love to help, but also they won't allow it. I'm gonna hit something. I'm gonna hit something, dude. I'm not a violent guy, but fuck, this is annoying. And I don't know if I even text. Maybe. I'm gonna do something that I don't like doing. Be right back, guys.